Mike, we are getting behind on these video logs. And if we aren't consistent, then the Facebook algorithms penalize you. And then it's not going to show my post to as many people. And you know, you're going out of town this week, right? So if we don't get this thing written and taped and recorded and edited before you leave town, we're not going to get anything posted the entire week. And then...
Whoa, slow down, Barb. This isn't the end of the world.
But if I don't write something today, then we can't tape today, right? We can't record today, which means you can't edit it. And tomorrow's the last day for an entire week that you can even do any editing. So we won't get anything posted this week. And the last time that we missed a week, it was a long time before we got back around to going to it. It was like 2 months, right? And so then I'd feel like if we waited like that, if we don't do it this week, I'm going to feel irresponsible because we've committed to doing this thing.
Barb, you're spiraling again.
What? I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to have a regular rhythm in posting these video logs.
Honey, I know that you think you're problem solving, but you're overthinking again. You're focusing on the problem and not the solution.
Welcome. So that was a reproduction of a conversation we had on a recent Friday afternoon. In the midst of our series on managing stress, I stressed.
Over the last several vlogs, we've talked about how to help keep stress from moving into distress.
And today's topic is overthinking. That's when we focus too keenly on a subject. We keep turning it over in our minds, trying to figure it out, or solve it, or understand it from a different perspective. I'm kind of a master at this. It's one of my superpowers. And while it's true that once in a while I come up with a novel solution to a problem, more often the overthinking leads to frustration, anxiety, muddled thinking, and the inability to sleep.
When we're overthinking, we're usually trying to predict the future, or maybe we're stressing over something that happened in the past. Stress is managed best when our primary focus is on the here and now, rather than the past or the future. The person who wrote Psalm 94 talked about this. He said, "When my anxious thoughts multiply within me, your comfort delights my soul." Psalm 94, verse 19.
I understand that part about anxious thoughts multiplying within me, but how can I be like the psalmist and let God's comfort delight my soul?
Take a minute and focus on something God has provided to comfort us. Speak aloud one of his promises. Take a walk in his beautiful nature. Make a phone call to enjoy Christian fellowship. Talk with God directly in prayer and tell him how wonderful he is. You could even watch a previous FoxTrek to remind yourself of God's goodness each and every day. Thanks for trekking with the Foxes.